for all you bands out there that are, you want to have your backdrop banner, or usually behind the drummer, and sometimes when it's up there, you got to get some duct tape, and it's always falling down and stuff like that. So, what they have in the pro world, or the guys that are in the touring circuit, are called Scrims. And what it is, it's a mesh, 70%, 30% mesh, where sound travels through it. So with that mesh, you put it basically in front of your gear, left side, right side, or one, whatever works, and then you basically, there's your band logo, right? So right here's a photo right here of a band, and there's a photo right there. So kind of like that kind of crap, right? So keeping it simple. Now, how are you going to hang it? Right. So there's different things you can find online. So this is the simplest that I found, is using PVC piping. So what you're going to need when you get your scrim is find the overall length. Overall length, add about another 2 inches or 1.5 inches aside, because this is end up going to go into your piping. So about 1 inch. So add 1 inch plus extra if you want to duct tape it together. So what you'll need is your feet, right? Left and right. You're going to need a couple T's, right? And then from there, it's going to go straight up. So real simple, 2 elbows on the side. Don't glue the first half on the top, because you want to have that kind of accessible when you're building it. What I would do is glue this to the upright. So this is your upright, glue it like that. And then this would be your T. So now you've got a pipe coming here and a pipe coming there to put your scrim on. So top and bottom. This whole portion with your feet, I would glue together. So you will need, like I said, your feet, some T's, some angles, some 90s, and your PVC glue. Or some gloves, because when this stuff sticks and it glues dry, it glues dry. Measuring tape, marker, and off you go. So I've got one constructed, so real simple. When you get the legs together, your legs kind of want to look like that. So this is the start half. So when you come up on your top section on your left and right side, this is where you'll put your T. Run your piece off of there, hypothetically speaking. There's your banner. There's your top. This will be consistently glued together all the time. So find a way of managing it. And then your 2 posts in the center will pretty much be dry. So that's it in a nutshell of how to make a scrim. I'll show you a final product when I start gluing all this stuff together. All right. All right, so gloves. Don't forget, you don't want to get this crap on you. Anything will do. Anything latex, go down to your Shoppers Drug Mart. I use Grease Monkey. No big problem there. Now, if you're looking to get scrims made, there are lots of companies online. Just basically Google scrims, or Google side banners, band banners. There's lots of companies out there that will make them for you. I don't find a lot in Canada, and it's unfortunate, but that's why the US has all the good stuff. So, what, you got your gloves on? Like so. Put it in, grab your pieces, and you go from there. And of course, I'm gonna need some caps. So, handy down your bag. Don't forget, you want to have some caps too, so I'll get a couple out for you. More aesthetic. I know it's in gray, but if you want to paint it, this stuff, you can paint it. Take some emery cloth, give it a good little rough finish, and you're good to go. And you can paint it whatever color you want. This glue, very fast. It sets within pretty much a minute. Like that. Get your T in place. Put your glue on. Also, quick little mention, be in a well-ventilated area, because this will get you pretty high, which is not good, not healthy. So, real simple. What I did as far as sizes, that's up to you. However, how you want the scrim off the ground, or however, however you want it. My legs, I just spread real simple. 12 inches, 12 inches. That gives you a 24-inch span. 12 in front, 12 right. So it's got some balance. Just watch for it on stage. Put a little bit of green tape on the end of it, so when you're running around, you're not going to trip over it. Tripping bad. And there you go. So that's pretty much one leg. We'll snap the other one together. Doesn't matter the technique, if you want to glue it on the inside of the one part or on the outside of the part. It don't really matter. It will be cleaner if you decide to glue it on the inside though. But that's just me. So, real simple. This thing does not take long to make. Get all your parts, depending where you're coming from. If you're from Canada or US, Canada, you're probably looking at about 150 bucks for all your piping. And depends on what kind of piping. I'm using 1 inch for this one. I tried using 1.5 inches because the hole was a bit larger, but it's too tight. Do not want it tight on your scrim, because that just kind of creates problems, and then if it starts to tear, and you start running into other problems. So. Handy dandy. There's yours leg. So, like I was saying, the top point for the joint that's pretty much it. And then you put your T on top of that, aim it 90 degrees, because this will be your left or your right, whatever else. Same idea with that one. Aim it the same way. Don't aim it this way. And that's it. So, all right, we'll carry on. Okay, so now that you've got all your pieces, don't forget to measure your height. So your height is important because that's where the T is going to go in the bottom section. So anyway, when it's done, essentially it's going to look like this. So don't forget this distance to that distance. You've got to measure to make sure, and don't make it too tight. A little bit of flop's not going to hurt it. But there you go. There's your scrim. Bonnie Scott. Check it out on Facebook. Thanks for watching Rods and Hobs, and hopefully this will make you look cooler on stage. All right, cheers. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.